In other news from Cuba, the island's 11 million citizens are now struggling to recover from the devastation visited by Hurricane Ian, which left the electricity grid across the entire country in shambles. Ian brought with it walls of water and winds of up to 125 miles per hour when it hit Cuba on Tuesday. The total collapse of the country's power grid sent residents out into the stormy weather while they still had some sunlight in search of food and necessary supplies. Some shops were shuttered while others remained open, selling goods to villagers queued in long lines. 2 people have been reported dead thus far. One man was said to have been electrocuted while trying to unmount a wind turbine from his field in San Juan y Martinez. A 43-year-old woman was reportedly killed when one of the walls in her home collapsed on top of her. The western side of Cuba was the hardest hit, with residents reporting being stuck in knee-high water inside their homes. Flooding on the west coast laid waste to houses and fields of tobacco, a major contributor to the island's agricultural industry. One of the biggest tobacco growing areas north of Santiago de Cuba was reportedly completely destroyed. Thousands had to be evacuated in Pinar del Rio, another western city, while the north of the island, vacationers at a resort had to be relocated to safer accommodations. Authorities say they had been working as soon as it was safe to do so and had by Wednesday morning been able to restore power to some areas in the country's eastern, central, and western regions. However, a Facebook post by Union Electrica, the nation's energy utility, said that in the westernmost provinces, power restoration would be delayed because of conditions they called complicated. Cuba has been trying to bounce back from one of its worst eras of financial adversity, added to its already deteriorating infrastructure, which had been causing major blackouts. Last year, the country's economic crisis and dissatisfaction with government policies led to one of the biggest protest movements in years.